Silence! It's time! It's time! It's
time for another episode of the Drunk Dash Nerds podcast.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. Sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and get back and get back and get grab a six-pack, sit back and prepare to laugh. It's Drunk Dash Nerds podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 53 of the Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. I am your host this week, the Gingerboy, and I am joined by the Nightmare Dream, the root of all evil, Knuckles.
I will eat your soul.
Wow.
Nah, what's up, everyone?
Bring it down a level.
That sounded like a fucking wrestler's intro. It's like, so I just come up with like some retarded thing I could come up with.
It's like an 80s wrestling.
He's like the warlord.
The Mountie, maybe.
He's like an 80s wrestler, man. He's like the warlord, only like even worse.
Oh god.
No. I'm ready to like the smackdown and power slam to both y'all motherfuckers.
Wow, we're going heavy with the wrestling lines already. Wow.
I know. This is actually gonna be an interesting week.
Yeah, this could be interesting.
No,
Okay.
wrestling stops now.
Yeah, okay. Well, until the end of the show. But I'm also joined by the guy you just heard. I don't have anything for you, Jack. Talk.
He blew his load in the 2 seconds.
He blew his load while introducing Knuckles. That's just hilarious.
Yeah. Only one per week. Wait, I got one. I got it. He's hotter than a heat wave and harder than Chinese checkers. Jack.
Really?
Just answer just with dead silence.
Yeah. Thanks.
The
Jack,
answer
are you
to
there?
our audio show,
Jack?
dead air.
I think he's dead, people. He's dead. Anyway. Oh, hey, I'm doing pretty good. Just been, well... What the fuck am I doing?
I didn't know what to do with my hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was my nervous laughter.
Where is actually podcasting in the nude.
Anyway, I'm doing all right. Well, anyway, I'm doing okay and stuff. I've just been doing a lot of PC gaming, which I really don't do a lot of, but
Man,
somehow
that
this
summer
week,
sale, huh?
that Steam Summer Sale has really, really kicked me in the ass in terms of like propelling me to actually play stuff on my PC.
Very nice.
Really, because when most people see the Steam Summer Sale, it's like, oh, that's only $350. I'll play that eventually. Never install it ever.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of tweets online. People like go to buy games they see on sale and they realize they bought it last year in the summer sale. They still haven't played it yet.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I just
really.
That's why I haven't turned Steam on or even looked at Steam this week, because I've done that before. I just bought a bunch of games when I first got my laptop, and I haven't played any of them.
That is a bold-faced lie.
What?
That is a lie. For those who are listening, we just shared Steam accounts. He has 8 games. Yeah. Gingerboy has 8 games.
Yeah.
And
in his Steam
like,
library.
yeah,
Half of which
games.
were given to him for free.
5 of the 8.
5. Okay, that makes it even better. 5 of the 8 games he has were given to him for free.
And I played 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Gingerboy has 8. I think
Yeah, he
Knuckles
has
has
a
like about, what, 22? Something like that?
I don't know how many I have. I don't have as much as most people, but...
With
I
most
have,
people,
like,
it must be
maybe-
referring to me.
I have maybe 20-something games. And
Yeah, you have about
most of them were
20-something.
bundled.
Yeah, normally not much of like a PC gamer or something like that, but for some odd reason I got like about 60 some odd games on my Steam account.
Holy
because
crap.
of Humble Bundle stuff. Well, it's Humble Bundle. It's like past like Steam holiday sales like in 2012. That was a big one for me. But trust me, I didn't
How many
pay
have you-
like an arm and a leg for them.
How many have you played of those?
Well, I played like about before this week, I played only like about 6 hours or so of Castle Crashers and an hour of Proteus before beating Proteus.
Out of the 50, all the 50 games you had, you played 4
Yep.
hours of 2 indie
Yep.
games.
And the main reason because of that was because I didn't have a really successful, like wired controller I could use
Hey,
up until I got the
Gabe?
Xbox One.
Or Jack,
Yeah.
Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition 750 right now.
I know.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that.
Don't do that to me. It's I've had to restrain myself today from either getting Batman Arkham, like Asylum, or even like Final Fantasy VIII, or even like the BioShock triple pack. Man, that's just fuck.
I bought Valiant Hearts for PS4 today. That's
How'd that make you feel?
pretty good. Pretty good. I haven't played it yet, but I bought it. But unlike most people that bought
That's
most of the
nice.
Steam games that Jack bought, I'm going to play this game.
You
Oh,
say that
hey,
now.
Mass Effect Collection 874.
There you go.
That's the game that's worth getting,
Yeah, that's worth getting for the DLC alone.
God damn it.
right? Oh, of course, the Mass Effect Collection only comes with 1 and 2.
Oh, well,
Yeah, and you have to
that's
get Origin to get 3.
It's like
Yeah, it comes with the Digital Deluxe Edition for Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 1.
it's not a bad deal for 2 great games.
Oh, $8, might as well.
No, but
The Steam sale ends in 5 days, so when you hear this Saturday, you have a few days to get it.
yeah. Well, that's if everything goes well on my end as far as editing. Maybe
Yeah, and we don't lose audio, which hopefully we
Jack.
won't. Fingers crossed.
No, I just want to talk about this beer I'm drinking right now. It is absolutely delicious.
So basically, what you're saying, we really have nothing to talk about. We haven't. Been
Well, I don't
playing
care about
much, huh?
Steam. I just want to talk about this beer I'm drinking. What you guys feel about Steam, I feel about this beer. It's it's from Stone Brewery, which is my favorite brewery. It is Stone Kesty City. I think that's how you say it. It even tells you how to pronounce it. But it is a Belgium-style quadruple ale brewed with triticale grain. It is. I got a bomber here, and it is 9.3% alcohol by volume. It is really, really good. Holy crap!
I haven't had
complicated.
a good Stone beer in quite a bit long.
So
time,
you haven't had any
actually.
Stone beer in a while, is what you're saying? Because all the beer is really good.
Yeah, basically.
Oh man, I love Stone beer. Oh man, but anyways, we are going to jump into. If I don't know if we've been playing anything actually, but we're going to jump into it. What do you got? We're going to start with Jack. I know you've been playing some stuff. What have you been playing?
Yeah, fill us in with 45 minutes of banter.
No, we got some
God.
topics here. We got
We got plenty of topics, actually.
yeah.
But I'll just go in and just scoop a little bit off the top of what I've been playing here. Well, let's see. I've been playing a little bit more of Mario Kart 8, which is still good, still great and stuff. But I completed a couple more time trials, and I got like at least a 3-star, like in one of the 150cc cups. But
Nice.
other than that, I haven't really been playing it much at all this week because of, well, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I picked that up once again. Now, for those at home keeping track, this is the same game that Tyler gifted to me here, like about a week or two ago. And I had a little conversation with both Knuckles and Gingerboy here, like a day or two ago, about, like, because I was planning on getting this elaborate, like, PC controller, right? And Knuckles goes on record, it's like, why couldn't you just, like, plug in your Xbox One controller and stuff? That should work. And so I go and I try it, and it's like, oh shit, it does. It works with my games. Borderlands 2, Elder Scrolls 5. Hey, this is gonna be nice. And about 2 nights and 11 hours later, here I am.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, never gonna hear from Jack again now.
Well, here's what happened what happened was I started getting interested in, like, checking out the different type of mods that are available for the Steam Workshop. And so I went ahead and since I played through Skyrim before, like last year on the PS3, played through the main storyline. I enjoyed what I played, but I really wanted to see how I can actually just go ahead and like break kind of like the system and stuff and see what I could actually do. So what I ended up doing was like, well, what was it? I ended up like maximizing like certain stats, and then like was able to like raise my smithing level to 100 and stuff, and just start
keep it at 100.
Yeah, I gotta keep it at 100 and stuff. Just using the perks of the smithing, just to try to craft some dragon armor, which I'd never had a chance to do in my first playthrough. So pretty much now I'm using a mod and stuff for a horse that's like indestructible. So here I am, like just wandering around the world of Skyrim and stuff like that, jumping off of cliffs on my horse and not sustaining any type of damage.
See, that indestructible horse didn't have to mod the game for that. You can actually go through the Assassin's Guild.
Yeah.
And get that horse. That horse pretty much can't die.
Are you sure the Assassin's Guild, or if it's like the Dark Brotherhood? You know, because
the Dark Brotherhood is the same as the Assassin's Guild.
I didn't.
It's the same thing.
I didn't know that. I never actually went ahead with the Assassin's Guild my first playthrough. But yeah, I like my horse.
Yeah, the name of the horse is called Nightmare.
Tie it back. Anyway, I've just been doing like a lot of random stuff inside the game. I've been like just exploring the different type of towns and stuff. And what else am I even using on this game?
The naked mod.
Did you get the Randy Savage mod?
No, I need to do that.
That turns all the win into Macho Man.
Oh
man, I should do that.
Someone buy me Skyrim, please. I just want the mod.
And funny that Tyler should mention like the nude mod and stuff like that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how this happens. You know, like when you have like the sneaking like perks and stuff like that, like say like sneaking and like the pickpocketing and stuff, that if you get it high enough and stuff, the townspeople don't even know or don't even like give a shit or something like that if something's missing. So what I've been doing though is because, well, what I had been doing and stuff, yeah, I did put a nude mod inside here because I thought it'd be kind of interesting and stuff just to see what
pervert.
Well, so what I end up doing is like for random jerks or something like that go up on there, I just go and I just start sneaking around, just steal the clothes right off their back and stuff like that, and just leave. It's really hilarious. It's like in the middle of town or something, and like there's a crowded like marketplace. It's like a white run, and all of a sudden it's like I go forth. It's like everybody's not even paying attention to me or something like that. I crouch down. I mean, there's like one person maybe that could detect me, but I go ahead, and it's like this is one random lady or something like that. I steal the clothes right off of her, and she's just completely nude, and it's just so freaking weird because the townsfolk they didn't even pay any mention to it or don't even mention anything about it, and she doesn't even realize it too. It's just hilarious.
It's mainly weird because Jack was naked too.
That's a cold cut lie right there. Anyway.
Oh, we're on Skype cam. You are nude.
Yeah, no, we're not.
I downloaded the nude mod for Skype. So.
It's disgusting.
It is very disgusting.
Coming onto our site. Anyway, the last thing I decided to do is I decided to use a mod for this specific type of house where I actually have like a alchemy lab and like an arcane like enchantment table or whatever the hell it's called, where I can actually go ahead and use supplies and just craft my own like enchanted weapons and all that other stuff. I find it just really fascinating because, like, before my first playthrough, I was able to just go through as a mage and just do the standard type of stuff. Never really delved into the depths of what, like, certain, like, categories I could go with. And so for this playthrough, I'm playing as, like, a Nord, playing as, like, a warrior, just doing, like, random warrior, like, stuff. And also being a dick, also, but, but yeah, I am now seeing why Skyrim, or people consider the Skyrim, the PC version, to be one of the best ones, the better ones of, like, the console ones, because of all those random mods and all the work that people go into just crafting this stuff. It's just crazy, the amount of extra content and, like, enjoyment you get out of just, like, well, I don't know, just making people's heads bigger, or, like, getting random, like, armor, or getting certain followers from Game of Thrones, all this other shit, you know?
Is Peter Dinklage there?
Oh, I haven't searched yet, but there's this one girl that you can get as a follower from Game of Thrones.
I want to play this game now. Mainly just for the Game of Thrones and the Macho Man thing.
I need to see.
Game of Thrones Skyrim intro mod.
But other than that, let's see. I've played a little bit of Killer Instinct for the Xbox One, which I'm still enjoying it. I bought the full-on ultra version of it. You know, the $40 type of thing.
Super Ultra Mega X Alpha Ultra Killer Instinct Edition.
It's not a Capcom game.
Well, speaking of Capcom games, I did get that add-on.
Oh,
Dead
wow.
Rising 3. I did. I haven't yet to play it, though, because I've been so interested in Skyrim, but...
Yeah, stay with Skyrim until we get a chance to play Dead Rising 3, which is actually the game we was just talking about, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But other than that, I haven't really been playing anything else, because holy crap, Skyrim is fucking awesome.
You bought a $400 Xbox, and you're playing a free game that you spent $40 on.
Well, it wasn't necessarily a $400 console. It was more of a $51 console, but...
the console itself retails for
$400.
$399.
Yeah.
99 cents.
I find that hilarious, too. That
Plus
is really
tax.
hilarious when I think about it. $400
You
console.
bought a fucking next-gen console to buy a free game that you spent $40.
Okay, I'm gonna top that right now. So the reason I haven't been playing anything new this week, so I have a PS4 sitting here. Okay. I just bought a Wii U, and all week I've been playing 2 games.
Okay.
On both my Wii U. Super Dodgeball from the NES from 1989.
Yep.
And Zelda Minish Cap from 2003 for the Game Boy Advance. So,
Well, hell, at least you're playing something you like.
yeah, so I think I won up Jack there. So
Well,
I'm not
at least you played something that...
Alright. I'm going to one-up
Oh,
you.
no.
I have a PS4.
He's been playing Pong.
He's been playing some old Amiga games.
No, I've got a PS4. Got a Xbox One.
Did you buy a Wii U?
No, not by a Wii U. So, I traded in my PS3 to buy a PS4.
Really?
And then I bought another PS3.
What?
Okay. Well, it keeps going.
Okay.
And as I went in I put an application in for a job. I picked up Halo Combat Evolved.
Oh my god. Really?
I played that on my 360.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
I think I still got you beat by playing a game from 1989 on my...
Oh, that's not all I've been playing.
Oh shit, it gets even further.
Oh god. It is a Steam game.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone like to guess?
Half-Life 1?
No.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Hell no.
You bought the DLC for Pong?
Pong! Now with color.
Pong, now with
Now it's just
player
called
mode.
now it's called Super Breakout.
Oh.
No. Yeah, bought those new games. Bought Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Went back, played Halo 2 again.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah.
How's it working out for you?
Still looks like
Okay.
shit.
Knuckles, stop doing that to yourself. Just let it go.
I'm about to load up Titanfall. So.
Damn, isn't it just amazing or something like that? We get cravings to play like specific type of games, like just randomly. It's just hilarious.
Oh, I'm about to load up Vice City on Steam right now.
Oh,
so.
God. No, I picked up a game that came out this week, Valiant Hearts, and I'm still playing Minish Cap.
Oh,
a 9-year-old
the game,
Game Boy Advance game.
It was a Sega Genesis game.
Streets of Rage.
Fantasy Star 2.
Phantasy Star 2.
Yeah, I guessed it.
Skype High Five. Yeah. Sony announced the free games for PlayStation Plus for July. PS4 owners will get Towerfall Ascension. I can't say that word. Ascension.
Say ass. Sin. Shun.
Yes.
Ascension.
I can't do it. And screw it. But it's a fun game we talked about before, like on episode. And then also Strider.
Episode 28.
Yeah, that works. And then Strider is Strider. And also for PS3 owners, you'll get Dead Space 3, which is a really fun game. Not a very good Dead Space game, but it's a fun game.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun action game.
Yes,
with a lot of blood.
It's what Resident Evil 6 wanted to be. And then you'll also get Vessel. I have no idea what that is. And for Vita owners, you'll get Muramasa Rebirth and
Rebirth, yeah,
that word, and Doki Doki Universe, which looks like a lot of fun. I wish it was coming to PS4, but we're not going to get on. We're getting on Vita. So those are the free games for the month, and going on to our first real topic of the week. Sony has dropped the price of Last of Us Remastered for PS4 to $50. And after a big hubbub from people that already pre-ordered the game on PlayStation 4 and paid $60 for it, Sony has decided to refund the customers the $10. They'll get the money back when the game comes out. So.
Well, first thing to start off is Sony didn't have to go ahead and reimburse the people who did pre-order the game for that price because they don't. Because in my honest opinion, it's like. If you invest inside of a company's like certain product for like a pre-order or something like that, they have every right to say, oh, okay, this is going to be like so on and so forth, though. But at the same time, it's a good move by Sony because it shows them, oh, okay, here's your money back for the difference for what you did pay, what you did pre-order as and stuff like that. But I think it's a pretty good move by Sony's part.
Yeah, I think it's really the only move because you look at like when I go to Amazon, when I pre-order a game through there and they sell it and I get the game, it's $59.98 or whatever, and it says to you, hey, if this game is cheaper anywhere else, we will refund you the difference. Sometimes I'll get like 8 cents back in my account. I've had times where I got $15 back in my account because the game was $45 on release day. So that's cool.
Crazy.
And I think Sony's built up so much love from gamers. Something petty like this, I think it's just a smart move on their behalf. What about you, Knuckles? What do you think?
Yeah, I really have no real opinion on the matter, but the fact that maybe the game should have already been discounted from announcement, since it's already a game that people who have had a PS3 a year ago got a chance to play.
Yeah,
it should have already been a discount game.
I mean, there's really no reason why it couldn't have been like a $40 game to start off with,
Yeah, and I said the same thing about Tomb Raider when they remade that for PS4. They sold for $60 when you could buy it on 360.
And now it's $30 now. You can get it.
Yeah, but you can find it used on Amazon for like for under $20. So I think it's the right move on their behalf. So that's great for them. Also, keeping up with the Sony conversation. There has been some leaks of some of the prices for the PlayStation Now in the beta. At first it came out and there's a big hubbub about it. The prices were way too high. I disagreed from that, but for basically you can rent it for 4 hours. This is the old pricing. It was 4 hours for it was $5 for 4 hours. Then it was $8 for 7 days. 30 days was $15, and then 90 days was $30. But since then, actually, just for this recording, there's been some changes to some of the prices. Each game varies, not every game, but it's around that. That's the average price that people have been seeing. Some games are $1 cheaper or whatever. But now from what we're seeing now, screenshots, they have like Catherine here as an example. You can rent it for 4 hours for $3, 7 days for $6, $30 days is $8, and 90 days is $15.
Okay, that's better than what they had originally.
Yeah, I agree. No, so what do you guys think of the prices? Are you guys down for these? If this is indeed the final pricing here, the $15 for 90 days, the $3 for 4 hours. Are you guys down for this kind of renting system?
Well, let's see. Knuckles, you want to tackle this first, or should I?
No, you go jump in on it.
Well, let's see. As far as like renting certain games that I'm unsure about, I could see me possibly using it, but for like an overall standard, I just don't really like the pricing as it is for like the digital like things for this PlayStation Now. I mean, sure, like maybe a couple bucks for a few days, or like a couple hours, or even as long as say 90 days. I mean, technically, I don't really like download and play a game full on for the full 90 days. I mean, sometimes I'm lucky enough just to play through maybe about an hour or two before just quitting, or like not even barely playing it again. But for me as a gamer, I just don't really feel that I would use this to its full benefit. I mean, it's no different than, say, like when I used to go to like the video rental store and rent something for 3 days, or like a day, you know, and just play that as much as I could. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I just don't really like it all too much.
All right, what do you think, Knuckles?
I just rather have a actual like a real plan. Like, I would probably pay the. It depending on the catalog, of course, but I'd probably pay around $20 a month for a limited category of games.
Yeah, and I mean that hasn't been ruled out yet. I think I could see him going with both options. You can either just piecemeal this and just get the games you want to play, or if you want to play a bunch of games, you can just pay $20 a month. I agree with you on that standpoint. I've talked about this when they first announced it. I have no interest in in doing just paying $20 a month for playing as much as you want. I like the prices actually. When I first saw the prices, I wasn't the 4 hour. It was like $5 for 4 hours. I thought that was ridiculous. First off, why are you renting a game for 4 hours, and why is it that much?
Yeah, and look what the game they were like for one of the screenshots.
Yeah,
that was a good example.
Catherine, you're gonna need a lot more than 4 hours to beat that game.
Well, I'm not talking about Catherine. I'm talking about like Final Fantasy 13 2, which you know you're not gonna beat that type of an RPG for like in 3 hours. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I understand like doing the 4 hours. That's a cool little demo for people, but for the amount of money. But I think the new prices, if this is indeed, I mean, this is all beta, so I mean, they're messing with the prices. They're trying to figure out what's going to work and what's not. We're going to have the open beta here in about a month, or no, at the end of July, so about four or 5 weeks away. I think the prices are pretty good. I mean, $6 for a week, that's not bad. I mean, when I go to like, there's one video store here to rent video games at, Family Videos, in my entire town. And when I go to rent a game for 5 days, it's usually $6, $7, $8. So for me, it's for a convenience fee. It's gonna be cheaper. I don't have to leave my house. I'll go all the way to the other side of town to get this game. And maybe they have it, maybe they don't. I don't have to worry about bringing it back and then have to pay $5 a day every day it's late. I just have it on there. I can stream it anytime I want. I think it's solid. I think. I was surprised to see the fact they have the 90-day option. I can see the 30-day option. That makes sense. But there's very few games. I think most gamers play past 90 days unless it's like Call of Duty or a sports game every day or enough to justify it. Let alone renting a game for 90 days. Some of these games on here, like Catherine, that's a great game, but I mean, $15 ain't bad for 90 days. But you can beat that in about 6-7 hours.
Honestly, for someone like me, if I was going to rent a game for that long, I wouldn't be renting it. I'd be buying the full-on product and playing it.
Yeah, some of these games are older game, but not like 4 or 5 years old. You could probably
you could buy it. It used.
I mean, it works out if you're playing on PS4 or a Sony TV and you don't have a PS3. I can see it from that standpoint, but if you're doing this on your PS3. No point in doing the 90-day rental.
Yeah.
I don't know. Overall, I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of this, especially with. I think I'll get more use when they start putting in PS2 games on it. Like I'd like to play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 over again. And like,
hey, good news on that. You can play if you have a PS3. You can buy Kingdom Hearts 2 at the end of the year.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to get a PS3 to play these games. I mean, if I can just rent them,
if you're like,
I might rent that actually for 30 days, like Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2, and just plop down $10 for 30 days and play through those games. I think that'd be great. But no, for me, it's personally for me, I don't see a big use out of this. But I think dropping the prices the way they're basically slashing them half is a great start. And we'll hear more about it, in about 4 or 5 weeks. So Crytek is having some issues, it sounds of as of late. Some emails are going out to some reporters about financial issues where a lot of employees there's over 900 employees among the three main bases of Crytek. There's one, I believe, in Germany. There's one in San Antonio, and I can't off the top of my head remember what the third one is. But a lot of them are not getting paid on time, or they're getting paid late, but only getting paid 30-40% of what their paycheck's supposed to be. And it sounds like this is stemming from Rise sold pretty well, but Crytek, the people, the top, upper brass decided they want to do some free-to-play games. And there was this one they made, it was a MOBA, it was a free-to-play MOBA, I believe only came out in Russia. They put a lot of money behind it, put a lot of time behind it, and it just bombed. They're putting a lot of money into another MOBA. I can't remember the name of this one either. And there's a lot of projects they've been starting, and then all of a sudden they've been dropped. So they've been just losing a lot of money on that standpoint. And the big saving grace for them was Microsoft and Crytek were in talks to make Rise 2, but due to Crytek and Microsoft arguing over who has rights to the franchise, Microsoft decided to pull out. And Crytek is an independent company that basically big companies hire them to make games. Like they made the Crysis, like EA signed them on to make the Crysis games, and then Crytek was hired obviously by Microsoft to make Rise. So another big company might be going out of business soon or is having some issues. What do you guys think of the whole Crytek situation as far as salary and overall Crytek's history?
Well, to start things off here, man, it's just really unfortunate because this is yet another company, a gaming company within the past year or two that's just been having a lot of bad financial troubles. I mean, the last major game that Crytek I think put out was with EA, obviously, with Crysis 3, I believe.
Well, no, they had Rise back in November.
Okay, Rise was back in November. Okay, that was my
bad on that one. But that game got I think it's a 60 on Metacritic. So
yeah.
Then dude, it sold well. I think it sold pretty well from what I hear. And it's gonna be. I think it's the free Xbox One game next month. So
yeah, that
tells you
about
sign.
That game. That's not a good sign if the game is already going to be offered for free if it's not even barely been out for a year.
Yeah,
but it really kind of sounds like to me some of the things that were happening when Acclaim, when they started to shut their doors, because some of the same things I'm noticing from this story in particular. I mean, for one, obviously the employees not getting their full paychecks on time. For another, it's internal conflicts with other companies and stuff. But yeah, I don't think this is not good for Crytek. I think they could very well go under if they don't turn their shit around or get something signed on. Definitely.
Yeah, I think they need something big here soon. One big thing that I was reading from this article was that there's the two co-founders. They're still going to work every day in their $200,000, $300,000 cars. They're still going because they have the three big sites, but they're all across, on the other side of the world, basically. And they're flying first class on these trips, going to check out all three of them. So basically, they're keeping their they're staying on where their livelihoods are, but they're just not going to pay their employees. And to me, if you can't pay your employees, I would not blame them for leaving. I don't know why they're staying. I mean, some of these guys have been paid in months. Why are you still there? And I mean, if you can't pay your employees, you need to go away.
I agree. For one, it doesn't look good for any type of employer if you can't even pay your employees even their basic paychecks and stuff like that. If I was working at a job and I couldn't get a paycheck for a month, I'd be looking for a new job ASAP because I need.
Hey, are y'all trying to throw blows at me?
No.
If I could pay, I would.
Knuckles hasn't paid me in over a year, guys.
He's like, come on. I'm trying to do my best to stay alive here. I'm having problems. Okay. The economy's doing bad and sucks down the upstarting business man. So
yeah, he lives in Tennessee, man. Come on, give him a break.
All of a sudden, you see Knuckles go with an oil tycoon type of farm. Goes outside. Drinks his $1 million cup of gin and juice.
Oh, just puked a little bit.
No, if I had a wool farm, I'd be drinking fucking Johnny Walker Blue. All right.
Okay.
You'd never see my fat ass again. No, so Jake Knuckles, you there with the name and the stuff and all that. What do you think of all this? And the pudding pop.
Personally, this sounds like the Walmart of video game companies.
Yep.
No, that's EA.
Oh, that is EA.
No, EA pays their employees pretty well.
That's true.
No, yeah, it sucks. They should have been they were told this in advance, like from the way the article said, they knew they were going to be getting their pay cut. I would have already been on the phones with Naughty Dog and a bunch of other freaking developers. And I don't know why Naughty Dog came to my mind. Was the first developer in my mind. But
everybody's leaving over there too. So
yeah,
openings.
It seems like there's everyone's leaving everywhere. And it's kind of curious what's going on in the video game development world, which I know for a fact that world isn't nice at all. And developers work like 90 hours a week on during crunch, and which is pretty shitty hours. You might not keep a job whenever the game's done.
Holy crap, we went through our topics pretty quickly. Do you guys want to talk about the Razer or Google console?
Do y'all know about it?
Yeah, I read the article. I just want to make sure you want to talk about it.
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, so real quick though, is that Razer like the Razer phones?
No, Razer as in the Razer gaming products, like the Naga mouse, the Kraken headsets, and the keyboards.
I'm not aware of that. I wasn't aware of that company. So they're making the console, correct?
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm trying to remember.
Is it Google? I thought it was Razer's using it, but they're using the Android. I know that.
Yeah,
I'd rather
go do some fact checking real quick.
All right.
But Razer announces console of the future. During Google's I/O conference in San Francisco, Razer announced a new micro console. Describes the CEO describes it as the console of the future. Quotes. The console is going to be powered by Android TV, an entertainment platform that Google announced, and not only will it be a hardcore gaming console, it'll also be casual. They'd also plan to make it a movie, music, and entertainment box, kind of like the current consoles are now.
Okay. Sorry.
And one of the things that they kind of made me iffy about when they used the word affordable system is like the other consoles are all already affordable.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to be cheaper, same price bracket, or slightly more expensive.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the Razer products, like the cheapest Razer gaming laptop is $2K.
Ooh.
Well, and the Razer products in general are pretty expensive. Like the cheapest mouse they have is $50. The cheapest keyboard they have is $80.
They mean affordable for Razer product customers. Apparently, it's gonna be $800. No, I don't. To me, when I read this article, I mean, like I said, I don't really know much about Razer.
I think the tablet they mentioned in this article was like $1,200.
Oh my god! They're not obviously.
I'm joking. I gotta make sure of that. I gotta make sure that with the real price.
So they always don't buy for the casual audience. This is for like the hardcore or the hardcore. No, to me, I mean, how many of these consoles have we heard about or come out?
We have the Steam Machine, or Alienware Steam Machine, that's supposed to come out in later this fall.
Yep. We got the Ouya.
No, without a controller, but they're going to come up with a stock 360 wired controller. With no what do you call it? No Steam OS.
Yeah.
And it's like, how is Alienware going to release a Steam machine and not have the Steam functionality in it?
Yeah.
You don't have the machine that makes Steam.
Funny. Like it's gonna have Steam installed and it's gonna be $500. You get a 360 controller, and it doesn't have Steam as an operating system. It has Windows still.
Oh, that's
you're
what we
paying
want.
You're paying $500 for a computer.
Man.
Yeah. So wait, it comes with Windows in it. So why not just buy a 360? Or an Xbox One. I'll just buy an Xbox One.
Hey, it's Alienware though.
Yeah, I don't care. If it doesn't have the things I want for it, then I'm buying it for it, then I'm not going to get it. Especially at that price. I don't know. But just looking at this thing, I don't see how it's the console of the future because it talks about the things that it does. Like you can stream movies and all
That's
that.
Now.
Yeah, we've been doing that since like 2008, dude. And with the whole, I mean, you look at all the consoles, I mean, that have Android, that use Android. Yeah, we already have the Ouya that bombed and no one cares about. And then you have, like, is it the Firefox or the Fire?
Is the Amazon
TV?
like the Amazon Fire or something like that?
Yeah, Amazon Fire.
TV.
Yeah, I mean, that came out, and I mean, it's Amazon, so it sold pretty well, but I mean, it's not like blowing anybody away. So, what does Razer think?
They're not at the market yet.
What?
Like,
Amazon's
the market
out.
is oversaturated.
Yeah, so we've already got a bunch of these out here. If Amazon can't, one of the biggest companies in the world can't freaking, take everybody out. I mean, what does Razer think they're going to do?
Razer is a dedicated gaming, like hardcore gamers know Razer.
Yeah, but I just don't see how they're not going to get that casual market, which is the big market that makes. That's probably going to make the majority of the money for these things is the casual audience.
Yeah, because I think they're focusing on it as a media outlet, not a gaming outlet.
Yeah, and every piece of technology that comes out today is that. So that's not the wave of the future.
Right.
That's the wave of 2008. This product is so 2000 late. Bam!
You said 2008 just so you can make that dumb joke.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I did it, and it happened. Get over it.
Because you did it for The Rock.
Wrestling fans will enjoy that joke.
The Razer Edge 64GB tablet is $761 on Amazon. 128 gig is $1,500.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Can't you get like an iPad Air like 64 gigabyte for like $300?
Yeah, the thing is though, this is a tablet for gamers.
I don't care. I'm not gonna play games on my freaking tablet.
A tablet.
Unless Metal Gear Solid 6 is exclusive to the Razer, I have no interest.
Yeah, it has a 4-star rating on Amazon, so clearly at least 83 people bought it.
That's good.
Great.
All right. Probably 83 more than should have. It's actually all Razer employees that reviewed it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like if you get a requirement for your paycheck, it's like if you want your next week's paycheck, you have to give us 5-star reviews.
Yeah, then they got the disgruntled employees.
4.5. You're fired.
Sounds like IGN.
Oh no.
What? No. So, enough of that one.
Hold
you
on,
guys.
I'll see this guy's review. I'm going to read it real quick.
Okay.
Wow, a gamer's dream. It blew me away. That's the title.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Let me start by saying that I am an older gamer. ... At least at 40 years old, I can still remember the days when I skipped college classes to install my first CD-ROM drive in my tower computer.
Nerd.
This sounds
when I saw Razer was coming out with... Come on, let me finish, please.
Okay,
I'm already having a hard time reading this.
You can't read.
That's not the problem. When I saw that Razer was coming out with the Edge, I wasn't sure how it would really work. I I already own 3 high-end gaming laptops, Alienware, MSI, and Samsung.
Oh,
All are fast, but each has their own issues. When I booted this up, I installed Steam and started playing Far Cry 3 from my last save point. I don't know why I mentioned that, but congrats. I almost fell over. It was incredible. I'm not kidding. And only true gamers who have been doing this for a while know the feeling I'm talking about. All in capital letters and bold.
It's like, also, I have an erection.
Hey, we're oh god, there's 2 more paragraphs.
Okay.
Oh,
I need to finish it.
Alright. Alright, come deep breaths. A world true of PC virtual and mobile gameplay. I was stuck at the airport recently. Instead of being bored or playing Angry Birds on my iPad, he already owns a fucking iPad.
Okay.
and 3 high PC or laptops. What the hell?
Yeah. I played
guy's-
6 hours of Assassin's Creed 3, Far Cry 3, and Borderlands 2. Clearly this guy cannot stick to one game at once.
He likes 3s apparently too.
And 1 too. I played simply with the Edge and connected with my Verizon Wi-Fi enabled phone. Honestly, if you're skeptical or on the fence, this is a must-buy for an avid gamer if you can afford it. Thanks, Razer.
If you can't afford it,
That's
key part of that review. Apparently he can, and it is 18 high-end $6,000 gaming laptops.
Either that's a goddamn stock message, or this dude is some sort of fucking broker from some high corporation. You know,
He needs to send us a check.
he just sent us a check.
John. All right, here's his name, John Detsus.
Obviously,
His last name really
Asian.
looks like douche.
Seems legit. Anyway,
No, his name really, his last name seriously almost looks like douche. Deutsch.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, he's an avid gamer and a gun nut.
He's obviously from Texas.
Hold up, scroll down. It doesn't say. TZ International ProTech 6 pistol gun case. Yep, he's an international assassin who loves to game.
Archer? It's Archer. Archer is obviously a big fan of Razer. Alright, guys, so we have a little bit of time here left, so we're going to go ahead and bullshit around here. So I thought we should ask a question. If you could only own one console for the rest of your life with the entire gaming catalog, which console would it be? Jack, do you have an answer for me, buddy?
I already have my answer now.
Oh, good.
the answer is Super Nintendo, Alex.
No, it's
the
what
answer
is.
is what is the Super Nintendo? Wrong.
You just lost $2,000 because you said it wrong.
But I go with the Super Nintendo because, for one, it's one of my favorite consoles, and for another, it has one of the most extensive libraries of library of great games that's mostly considered to be inside the realm of the top 100 games of all time. So you have classics like Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Super Mario All-Stars, A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Earthbound. I mean, it's just a who's who of classic games that I grew up in that type of generation playing. So yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
I disagree. Because you're wrong. That's why I disagree. But what was your answer, though, Knuckles?
Alright, I got a question real quick. Do I have internet to play online
Yes.
gaming?
Wait. Oh, man. No.
I don't have online gaming.
Jack,
Oh,
what do you think on this one? Should he have online gaming?
Oh, man. It all depends upon if he was deserted upon a desert isle or wherever. If it was in damn Cambodia, then no, he wouldn't have the internet.
Alright,
No,
the answer is
we're gonna say no on the
question.
internet.
The answer was... Okay, so I have to have one console for the rest of my life with no internet? What the fuck? What the fuck happens in this world?
Yeah, you can't talk to anybody. Brad Pitt
Well,
doesn't stop the zombies and we all die.
I was gonna be cheap and go with a PC, but
Oh, that's a horrible answer.
Basically bootleg any game he
No.
chooses.
If I could only own one console, and it looks like my internet's about to crap out. If I could only own one console, it would have to be the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast? Really?
Oh
yes.
my god! What? Go ahead.
No,
Just,
I'm intrigued.
Library and going back and being able to play Phantasy Star 1 through 4, Streets of Rage,
Offline.
Sonic.
I think you're thinking
And
about the
yeah,
Genesis
those.
there.
That's one. Hold up. Yeah, Genesis. My bad. I don't know why it said Dreamcast.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
That's an awkward.
Okay, my internet's back. Yeah, the Genesis. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the Dreamcast I had like Soul Calibur, and that was about it. Skies of Arcadia.
And Crazy Taxi.
And Resident Evil.
But so the PlayStation.
So, what would be your one choice since we're both wrong?
It's obvious, guys. It's the freaking Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Oh, you're a dick. See, I was gonna be the asshole to say the Razer Game Box, but I didn't want to be that guy. But you took to the Virtual Boy, and that's just wrong.
I mean, come on, Mario Tennis with only red and black colors, and then you just feel nauseous for the rest of the day. Come on, guys. It is the GameCube, the greatest console of all time. And here we got Metroid Prime, Resident Evil 4,
which is why it's the greatest console of all time. Which is why it's the first one to die off in that generation.
Actually, the Xbox died first. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they actually dropped the Xbox like as soon as the 360 came out. They actually supported the GameCube for another year after.
They dropped the Xbox back in 2008.
They stopped making games for it though, and it just came out. Anyways, Metroid Prime, Resident Evil 4, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, all the Madden games. I mean, come on. I mean, really, Beautiful Joe. We got Eternal Darkness, Super Smash Bros. Melee, freaking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Skies of Arcadia Legends, Tales of Symphonia, Pikmin 2. I mean, come on, guys. How can you go wrong with this console? It has every kind of game you want to play. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And the list goes on and on. Aggressive Inline. I don't even know what that is, but I remember that game.
Aggressive Inline.
Star.
Aggressive Inline is that freaking inline skating
You really
game.
not know it.
It was a horrible game, but I remember it.
It's the only inline skating game.
Dude.
It's a
Not
horrible
Jet Set
game,
Radio
actually.
for
Dude.
Xbox and
This is
Dreamcast.
man, aggressive inline, that damn skating game. That was
a horrible game. I remember
that game was
actually.
okay though, but it had like a fucking cheat code or something like that where you can actually like see like girl characters or something like that blew up their skirts or something like that.
Ooh. Oh, Resident Evil 0. And then we got Harvest Moon. That was an awesome freaking game.
Resident Evil 0 sucked.
I thought it was not that fun. Resident Evil 0.
It was good. It was a good game. It's better than 6.
The Resident Evil remake.
It's like, yeah, there's this outbreak at this mansion. We're gonna go to that mansion a day earlier. Then we're gonna get on a train.
Oh my god, guys. Def Jam Vendetta.
Well, that was a good game though.
That was on the Xbox and PS2.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is actually, I'm being serious about this. Donkey Kongo. Those games were freaking awesome. I had all three of those games.
The first music generation game.
Yes. Oh, I had 1, 2, and Jungle Beat. Holy crap. Man, Rock Lobster on Donkey Kongo.
And now,
awesome.
And now, this is last episode. Gingerboy's going to be on. Good night, everyone.
No. I'm gonna make a Donkey Kongo podcast.
No.
We're just gonna talk about how great Donkey Kongo was. I'm incredibly drunk right now. I drank my beer. No. So.
Alright, so what's your most anticipated game of 2014, Donkey Kongo?
You want to go there? We can go there. Ooh, that's a good question. Do it.
Alright, Jack, how about you? Since you don't
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Three most.
What's that?
Top three.
3 of them?
Super Smash Brothers on
Yeah.
3DS and Wii U.
That's 2.
That's not
Well,
mine.
for me,
Go ahead.
it's Super Smash Brothers. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else here. Then you have the Pokemon like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Those tie together as one, though, since I can either get either or. And the last one would be the Master Chief Collection.
Oh my god.
Okay, what about you, Knuckles?
I love remakes.
Yeah.
Destiny,
Well-
Dragon Age Inquisition, and let's see, what's that other game that comes out a month later?
I
Evolve.
forgot about Destiny.
Destiny!
I'll definitely get that, though.
For me, Smash Brothers would be one for sure. Then it would be Destiny is up there for sure, except for only if Pure Dinklage is good. And oh man, the last one's a tough one. Do I want to go Assassin's Creed on this one? No, I'm going to agree with Knuckles here. I'm going to go with Dragon Age Inquisition.
And I'll drop Master Chief Collection and just add Destiny because I just remember Destiny.
Yeah, no one
So
cares
you're
about Halo.
dropping one Bungie game for
Yeah, I know,
another
right?
Bungie game.
There's one 343 game in there. In the Halo collection. It's only 3/4 Bungie.
3/4 Bungie.
Oh,
That's what they should call it, the 3/4 Bungie collection.
oh my god. Oh, please. The reason why I'm laughing so hard is because 343 is made up of a few people, quite a bit of people from Bungie that stayed on with
Yep.
Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So I think we can go ahead and wrap it up here
Yay.
soon. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into Jackie Boy, who is your wrestler of the motherfucking week.
My wrestler of the week is the crazy man known as Dean. Wait,
Motherfucking week, not just week.
not just week.
Go ahead, Aaron. It's the motherfucking week.
Okay, it's not just any week, it's the motherfucking week. And the motherfucking week
That's what I said.
with this is Dean Ambrose. This dude is so friggin' crazy, his character. I mean, for one, he plays the psychotic character role so well, especially with a certain, promo interviews that he's had with The Shield. And even, last week, after, that Raw, after thing, whatever the hell they call it.
The Raw after
The
Post-show.
post-show, the Raw post-show, which is basically just them making more stuff up, obviously, to try to mimic an actual post-show. But regardless of that, though, the promo that he cut, finding out that he was going to be inside the Money in the Bank ladder match with Seth Rollins, the dude that turned traitor on the Shield, it's like, hey, man, this guy really is, just fun just to watch, his character expressions, his facial expressions, just the way he, presents himself. He kind of reminds me of a character. He kind of reminds me in a certain way of Stone Cold Steve Austin because, for one, he was another, Austin was another one of those characters where, hell, either if he was a face or a heel, he would still play the same type, not the same type, but that same badass, psychotic type of dude. And I see that in Dean Ambrose. The guy is fucking awesome. He's known pretty much as mostly an indie wrestler up until the past couple of years with his stint with Rollins and Reigns and stuff with the Shield. But he also has some awesome moves too. I mean, he has a very unorthodox fighting style. He has this, I forget what the name of his finisher move is, though, but it's like a variation of a face, like a face buster, say what?
It's a backwards DDT.
A backwards DDT. There you go. I don't know why I was thinking of a face buster. But,
That's basically what
Yeah.
it was.
but it's basically kind of like a reverse kind of DDT, only it's sort of like a bulldog, sort of.
Kind of a Russian leg
Yeah.
sweep.
Kind of like a Russian leg sweep bulldog, if you can imagine that.
The stroke?
It's not the stroke. But, yeah, that's my wrestler of the week, Dean Ambrose. This is a dude that we're going to be seeing a lot of over the next year. I just feel it.
Hope for the next 10
Yep.
years. But, Knuckles, do you have a random Twitter follower of the week?
I do, and it's going to lead into a topic we might have next
Uh-oh.
week.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Follow at 343 Industries.
Okay.
And Halo 2 campaign might not, in the Master Chief Collection, might not be 1080p.
Nah.
Good
It's
night.
30
Oh, well.
18 frames per second.
15. Come on.
They're actually going to use the Super Dodgeball engine.
So it's like 2 frames a second.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's going to be little 8-bit sprites. I'd actually buy it if that was the case.
The little grunts are just like just glitching out in one corner or something like that, going back and forth.
They're just like flashing because there's too many people on the screen.
I would play that version of Halo.
I would. Make that happen, Bungie 343, 3/4, whatever.
Sick.
I'm in. I'll buy it on the Wii U for like $8.
Super Halo Dodgeball.
Super Halo Dodgeball.
I love that. If they made another dodgeball game, I don't care who's in it. Make it happen. It could be like Hitler and like freaking Saddam Hussein.
Man.
I'll buy it. Lano.
Yeah, let's get out of here before.
Let's get out of here before we offend an entire region without unintentionally, causing a riot.
I'm incredibly drunk
already
right now,
established
guys.
that Iran is one of our biggest listeners.
No, North Korea is actually. They're big fans. That and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
We're gonna.
I'm taking over.
Okay.
Follow us at Trunk_Nerds on Twitter. Like us on Facebook at Drunk-Nerds and join our group Drunk-Nerds. I've been Knuckles.
I was Gingerboy and drunk.
And I'm the Jack of Hearts.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, Dennis Rodman.
And see ya.
Excuse me. You too many beers there. Anyways, we're on iTunes now, so go on there, check us out, and if you like us, leave us a review, and we'll even shout you out. And Jack will send you his credit card number.